What's up, G's? You know, I was contemplating, and it's everyone's dream, every guy's dream, to actually be like James Bond. Or even what I've been seeing lately on social media is guys talking about being like Batman. So what's up with all these archetypes? And how do you become like these people? The one thing about these people, what they have in common, is that they're extremely fucking capable. And if you as a man are not capable as fuck, you are literally a loser. I want you to understand this. You are literally a loser if you're not the most competent version of yourself. So that begs the question then, what I got is, how do you even become a G? How do you become a fucking gangster of what you fucking do, a gangster at life? And that's what it's all about. The reason it says G/gangster is because you can't be a pussy. You can't be fucking around. You have to be about your shit. You actually have to be like James Bond or Bat. So I'm gonna lay out for you the basics on how to become an actual G. Number one is build a fantastic body. And not only build a fantastic body, but have that body be fucking useful. Because I see like these bodybuilders pumping their muscles, doing reps after reps. It's all cool and shit. But if you look at it, those guys are still pussies. If you look at actual bodybuilders, and all of these bodybuilders wished, I think at least, that they were good at something which they can use their body with, that they were good with sports, that they could actually fight, that they could actually run. You see all these bodybuilders, they're walking like this. They can't even fucking scratch their own backs. Like, what the fuck? You actually have to be good in a sport or in an activity. Your body needs to be superior to other people's bodies. The capability of your body needs to be greater than other men's bodies. That is the complete foundation of being an actual G. I'll give an example. Imagine you're walking on the streets. It's a little bit later in the night, right? And then there's another guy that is walking on the same street and he's coming up towards you. And you look up and you're like, what the fuck? You see some guy, he's 6'5", he's like 2 meters tall, 6'6". He's jacked as shit. But it's not like that bodybuilder type of jack. It's like that fighter type of jack, or that athlete kind of jack, right? You even see like a tattoo, like coming down from his neck, goes down through his arms, and he's walking with swagger, right? And then it's you, and you're 150 pounds, you're light as fuck, you're scrawny as shit. You know you can't run for shit. You know you can't fight for shit. You can't do anything. You're a fucking loser. I know in that situation, you would feel like a bitch. You might even think about crossing the streets because you're like, yo, if this guy decides to rob me, or if this guy decides to attack, I am toast. Now, even imagine this. Imagine you were with your chick and you're walking and then you see the guy and you're like, this guy could manhandle me in front of my chick. Guys, this is not how you become a G. You're supposed to be that guy. Now, obviously, if you don't have the height, which is something you were born with, you can absolutely still make up for it. Grow arms as big as someone else's head and be able to use these arms. Be able to be athletic as fuck. That is what you're supposed to be. Because the more athletic you are, the stronger your body becomes, the better of a mindset you're gonna have, the more confident you're gonna feel. You're gonna stand next to a guy, you're gonna know you can hold your own. You're not gonna feel like a bitch. That is the number one most important way to start becoming a G. Batman is not fat or scrawny. James Bond is not fat or scrawny. Any hero ever in comics, in the movies, is not out of shape, is not fat, is not scrawny. They actually look like a athlete that is strong and capable. Chicks are gonna find it sexy. Guys are gonna respect you for it. You're gonna be looking in the mirror. You're gonna be thinking, yo, I look fucking good and I know I can rough someone up if I wanted to. Or I have certain athletic capabilities that are far beyond what many guys can dream of. That's the position you need to be in. Number two, you actually need to be able to go with chicks. I keep saying that to you guys. You guys out there that have below 5 body count, you're basically still a virgin, bro. Do you understand that? You're basically still a virgin. And before anyone comes along, it's like, oh, but Prince, having meaningless sex is not what life's supposed to be, blah, blah, blah. What I tell you fucking Luke is the following. There is a difference between having options and not exercising those options versus not having the options and pretending like you don't want to exercise the options. There is a big difference there, dog. There is a massive difference. What I'm preaching about is you having options. And on top of that, I do think you should have experience. You should have at least dated multiple girls in your life. If you don't have the ability to date multiple girls in your life and having multiple girls actually express massive interest in you, you are not a G. I'm sorry. Look, if it comes to girls are a perfect barometer. They basically measure how much value you have as a man. Because it is impossible to be a guy and to be in shape, to have charisma, to be really good at doing something, to being very capable, and girls still not finding you attractive. Those things do not go together. If you are an actual boss, girls gonna find you attractive because they want to procreate with you. The same way you look at a girl, it's the same way they're gonna be looking at you, and they will want to literally have sex with you. Do you guys understand that? So you guys need to train your ability with girls. Anytime I talk to someone, even like the rich guys, I met like a lot of rich guys when I was in Miami, and one of them was, he was kind of fat, and he literally told me he has never had a girlfriend. I instantly lost respect for that guy, even though that guy was literally making bank. The reason I lost respect for the guy is because I know if girls don't like you, and if you can't even get a fucking girlfriend, there must be something wrong with you, bro. There's something about you that is so unattractive that even if you're making millions of dollars, these chicks are still not attractive. It probably didn't help that he was fat as fuck. Probably didn't help. So he's already not doing the two basic tenets of what I just taught you. He wasn't in shape, number one. He was fat. He was athletically not capable. And he told me he's never had a girlfriend ever. Those two things will automatically disqualify you from being labeled as a G. Sorry, bro. Sorry. And the thing with girls, once you're also good with girls, there is a big component that comes in with being good with girls. You actually start having social freedom. You're able to talk with people. You can be at a party. You can be open. You can be free. Because you need that. Girls don't want fucking creed. If you are not a creed and you're actually capable at many things, you have a great body, you make a lot of money, girls will automatically find you attractive because you can also talk freely. Because that's a major thing. That's why even to this day, even though I can get unlimited bitches on Tinder, even though I can get unlimited bitch on IG, I will still, if I see a hot chick in the mall or something, I will actually still go up, talk to her, and introduce myself to her. Even if just this little twinge, like, should I talk to her? That guy next to her might be a boyfriend, I don't know. I'll still fucking go. Because it makes me socially more free. Do you understand? And that's what you guys need. You can't be afraid of social interaction. And that is gonna lead to the last thing. Money. Now, I didn't know if I was gonna call it money or just like one guy that I really like, name is AMS, Alpha Male Strategies. He calls it being on your purpose, right? Because if you're on your purpose and you're good at what you fucking do, you're gonna make money regardless. But being on your purpose is gonna complete the cycle of being an actual G. Because now you have what is needed to stay focused, be on a path, and self-actualize and become the best version of yourself and even start making money. If you're on your purpose and you're making a lot of cash, that means you're really fucking good at something. You're focusing. You're becoming the best version of yourself, right? That might be in business, and it should be in business. Because if you're good at anything, bro, just turn it into a fucking business, right? If you're really fucking good at just making people, get buff, you were able to get yourself to be buff as fuck. Turn that into a business and make cash out of it. Do you understand that? Because that's then you being on your purpose. You have a purpose, which is make men buff, and they pay you money for it. It might be anything else. It might be literally anything that you love to do and that keeps you focused and you're making money off. And now the cycle is completed. You're a man that's in shape. You're athletic. You could hold your own in a fight. You can literally outrun anyone. You can hold yourself in any physical altercation, right? People respect you. Chicks think you have a great body. You're not fat. You're not a twig. You look amazing. You have amazing V shape, which is always what I tell people, the V shape. That's the key manly figure. And that's gonna build your mind as well, because then in order to achieve something like that, you need to have a strong mind. If I'm training and I know I can't fucking go any further, but I still fucking somehow go further, or my body's aching and I still work out, that builds a strong ass mind. On top of that, you're good with girls, you can talk, chicks find you attractive, you can network, you have charisma, and now you're on your purpose making a bunch of money. you're making millions and millions of dollars, of course you're a fucking G. You're gonna be better than 99.9% of all males out there, which is what you wanna do. That's the true masculine experience, being superior to other men.